and the Denver Broncos are going to be looking ahead with a new offensive coordinator. We haven't seen any head coaching changes to this point this season, but they did make a change at the offensive coordinator position today. Mike McCoy is out as he gets the pink slip as the OC after they lost to the Bengals on Sunday. Denver's offense has been one of the worst units all season long, B-Mac. Bad in the red zone. They turn the ball over a lot. That was one of the reasons Vance Joseph pointed to the move today, was that he doesn't like the way the passing game's going, giving the ball away too much. Now, a lot of blame is, you have to put him on the quarterback's play, of course. Brock Osweiler, Trevor Siemian have both thrown more interceptions than they have touchdowns. B-Mac, who do you blame for their struggles on offense? McCoy, the quarterbacks, or maybe go to the front office and John Elway?
Well, I think it's a combination. I think it's a combination of the front office with John Elway and the quarterbacks, because when you look at the two quarterbacks they have played, both guys have really dropped the ball as far as upholding the standard. When you look at the turnovers, especially in the red zone, McCoy is calling the plays. And I never see McCoy be questioned as far as play calling, because he's done a pretty good job as an OC, not just there in Denver, but you look at his entire coaching resume, but the decision-making, the lack thereof, as far as understanding and knowing where you're supposed to go and protecting the football, you have to put that on the quarterback's shoulder. And then when you look at John Elway, you look at what he has, what he gave McCoy to work with. A little bit of nothing, basically. Trevor Siemian, a former sixth-rounder, granted, a serviceable guy from time to time, but do we really believe he could be a consistent starter? No. Brock was a guy that did not, the Broncos, they were not willing to outbid the Texans to retain his services, so he went to Houston, played bad football a year ago, got traded to Cleveland, and the only reason he's now on the Denver Broncos roster is because the Cleveland Browns are paying at least $15 million of his reported 2017 salary. So now you're just plugging a player in, hoping they would exceed expectations. And no, these two players are who we all thought they were, and they're actually showing that, and it has not helped the Denver Broncos.
We just saw the list of quarterbacks drafted under John Elway. At what point do you think he starts to take the blame and maybe his seat gets a little hot?
Well, he just won. Well, he put together a team that won a championship a few years ago. So he has that leverage. But the key, the most important position, it seems to be so far that he's missed finding a quality quarterback. Remember, he did not find Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning found them.
True.
He wanted to come to Denver. So do you really give John Elway a lot of credit for that one? Not necessarily, because Peyton could have went to any organization, and they would have welcomed him with open arms for the most part. But when you look at drafting quarterbacks, when you look at finding a quarterback through the draft and being able to develop him, we haven't seen that.
I know the quarterback coach doesn't do the play calling. My question is going to be around Bill Musgrave, because they promoted their quarterback coach, which I thought was a little puzzling considering the problems are at that position. And
he's more hands-on with the quarterbacks than McCoy.
Sure.
So clearly you would feel like, if I'm getting rid of McCoy, why would I promote the guy that has been hands-on with the bad quarterbacks that we've seen so far this season? But clearly, McCoy has been the scapegoat. Offense has really been bad. We saw bad offense a year ago. Offensive line play has been extremely bad, and because of that, now we're starting to see that take a toll on the defense.